Hi there, welcome to the Beaten Trail, and this is our continuing series on famous Reading outdoor locations. This is Ashland Part 2, and we'll be covering the north end of Ashland. So we did notice that the parking lot is adequate, probably room for 20 to 30 vehicles that are trailered, and we got right into it. It was a cold day, and we got out on the trails. Do have to say there's only a couple abandoned roads that are out here. Most of the trails you will go are going to be open. They'll be dirt covered with light gravel. There isn't too much anthracite here in the form of big hills, maybe like dark water is, but this is still a mining site, and you'll find a good amount of holes and gullies and a lot of washout. But on the other end of the mountain, where the sun really doesn't hit too much, you'll see a bit of snow, and you'll see some ice and frozen mix. But overall, the dirt and the gravel are suitable. There's got some great hill climbs. Do have to say though, even with a 50 and a 60 inch, we had plenty of room. Check the maps for room for full size though. Hey there, it's Mike from the Beaten Trail, and we're out here riding today in Ashland North. And so far so good. It's nice. It's a lot of hill and mountain terrain, and for the most part it's it's a little rockier than Ashland South, I will have to say, but really, as you can see, it's a nice diversity of land. You'll find your anthracite and your hills and your woods and whatnot, complete with runoffs and ravines and whatnot. Not a lot of water currently here. We did run into a little bit of fire from Centralia, which we'll put some footage up later. One of the things we did notice about Ashland North is we found more signs that were telling us we would be leaving FRO property, and that's more than we've seen in any other of the regions, although we still have more to see. But that's a good start. They're putting up more signage, and it's good to know when you're going to be on the permitted land or if you're going to be going off into private property. So we try to respect that. The trails are good for all riding levels. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, what you're riding really, side by side, dirt bike or ATV. Just some good long hills, wide open trails, good for some high speed and some slow speed climbing. You'll find that there's a lot of places to stop and have lunch with a scenic view. We found some of the Centralia fire still smoldering, which is pretty cool, 100-degree steam coming out of the ground. And then we saw some of the old vent pipes that they used to release some of the gases years ago. And then we popped in and we saw a cemetery, so we knew we had gone too far. We didn't see any signs, so we turned around. But overall, I think that the diversity of the land and the trails are great, and everybody's going to enjoy them. There's not too much mud or water at these locations, and even though it's winter time, I realize you'll probably get a little bit more in the summer after a good rain, but it's scenic. You'll run into all different types of trails, and I advise that you use Maprika. If you have Ride Command, it's also a great way to keep in touch with your friends. Sometimes they may split off and you don't know which way they went, but overall, highly recommended. We definitely will be going back. I hope these videos help guide you where you want to go next. And we still have a lot more to do, but if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see and what you'd like to know about these lands and the permitted areas, please let us know in the comments. But overall, we were pleasantly surprised at the variety of trails. Sometimes a little rocky, but not too much. Not like Lost Trails rocky. Just overall, very, very fun to ride. We hope that you enjoy these, but if you do have questions, please post them. And we hope to see you out there on the trail, but definitely follow us and subscribe. And we look forward to talking to you soon. Until then, enjoy these trails and others, and we hope to see you out there. Thanks again.